Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Is this a provocation or is it just an accident? And that is a missile, Ukrainian missile, landed in Belarus. S-300. Do you remember the one? Yeah. Remember when Poland was having the same kind of incident with the Ukrainians? Was this an accident? Very possible. We're going to find out. I have here two short articles, one coming from the Russians, the other one coming from the American sources, and they're going to tell us about this little incident. As you probably know, Russians conducted a massive, I think it was the biggest missile attack since the, however you want to call it, military operation war with Ukraine. And they launched 120 plus missiles at Ukraine this morning and during the day, the 29th of December 2022. So this article comes from Sputnik, and it's from the 29th of December 2022. This is the title: Ukrainian missile of S-300 system falls in Belarus, reports say. A missile of S-300 air defense system fired by the Ukrainian armed forces had fallen on the Belarusian territory, the state-run news agency reported on Thursday. The fall of an S-300 missile was registered in a period between 10 and 11 local time, which is AM, the media wrote on its Telegram channel. Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko has immediately been informed of the incident and has ordered to identify its causes, the media added. Maybe they were just trying to figure out if the new S-400s work. But we'll see. There are two working versions at the moment, according to Belta. The missile either entered the Belarusian territory by mistake, as it recently happened in Poland, or was shot down by the Belarusian air defense forces. There is no information about casualties yet, the news agency says. And I would come with a third one, which is the Ukrainians purposely launched that missile towards Belarus. I mean, if we are to talk about the possibilities, it's at least three of them. Mistake, not a mistake, all right, and the other one could be just a shut down, the one that had the intention of hitting something. So this is from Sputnik. Let's say what the other one says. The other one comes from, it's called, I never use this one, it's just that I found it here when the other guys were not updating theirs, and I was just, come on, Ruskies. David's course, that's how is it. The other one is from today, 29th of December. Ukrainian air defense missile lands in Belarus, Belta reports. A Ukrainian S-300 missile fell onto the territory of Belarus on Thursday, Belarus state-run Belta news agency reported. The Minsk Defense Ministry was investigating whether Belarus's air defense systems had shot down the rocket or it was a misfire. In November, an S-300 believed to have been fired by Ukrainian air defenses landed in Poland. See, these guys are believed to be, the Russians said no, it was, and not only the Russians said it, Biden said as well, it was Hungary's. So Hungary, Jesus Christ, Ukraine's. Belta said there was no information about casualties. Ukrainian S-300 missiles fell on the territory of Belarus on Thursday, Belarus, blah, 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 we got that one in November, blah, blah, blah. All right, so, mistake or not, the fact is S-300 missile entered the territory of Belarus willy-nilly, and it was either shot down or it landed calm and nice. That could be in response to the Russian attacks, missile attacks of today, the 29th of December, and well, we will never know. The problem is, if you remember, the West is and the Ukrainians are keep asking the question if Belarus will intervene, will invade together with the Russians, if the Russians will make the Belarusians to invade, you know. That's not going to happen. I said it on many occasions. That would be crazy, stupid, illogical, counterproductive. for the Russians. That would be bullshit. It seems to me now that possibly the Western sponsors, or maybe just Ukraine, tries to provoke such an intervention so they can see, now it's not only between the two of us, Russia and Ukraine, is the third one. So why don't you intervene, NATO? That could play in the same theory or scenario that was used when the other S-300 fell on Poland territory, remember? Killing 2 people, having sex on the carriage, anyway. So it's just, it was unbelievable how in the hell it fell on that carriage in a village in the nowhere in Poland, and there were 2 of them on the horse or what. It was, come on. But anyway, I don't want to imply it was like, but it was almost impossible. You just, you know, it's like you close your eyes, get an elbow, Jesus Christ, with a bow, elbow, yeah, that one. Get a bow, shoot an arrow up, and it's gonna go, I don't know, about 1,000 meters up, and it's gonna fall, it's gonna kill someone straight on his head, on this big planet. That's how the odds are. Well, I'm sorry, if you use mathematics, arithmetics, okay, you figure out probabilities. If you're with that, then you find out this is close to 0.000000. Look on the map, and if you look on the map, try to assess what the odds would be. Otherwise, for me, that is, in my assessment, the thing what happened in Poland, it was not an accident. I think they targeted the village to create a little problem, because if that missile fell somewhere in the fields, nobody would probably know. Or, oh my God, it wouldn't be that. But you got, hey, Poland, you got a first violation of your territory, right? Your airspace. Second one, dropped on a village with 12 houses, 3 horses, 1 chicken and 3 pigs. Oh, and kills 2 people, one while on a carriage, you know, with the grain. You could see it on the pictures. They probably had corn, because it was yellow. I don't think it was pea. But anyway, so that was, and then what did the Ukrainians do after that? Hey, it was the Russians. NATO, you gotta start attacking Russia now, based on what? Article 5 or something? And NATO said, hold on, just a second. Let us think. And they say, no, smack. And Zelensky, yes, it was not us. We know that for a fact. And then what did Biden say? Well, the evidence says otherwise. And I was like, damn. I was impressed by Biden not wanting to go to war with Russia. On Zelensky's little, I would say possibly, maybe, I don't know, provocation in order to drag those. Now this one could be one of those things when the Lukashenko will feel that his blood got too much down there, and he would say, oh my God, we were under attack, we have to respond. But he's not an idiot, as some of us already know, even though he's portrayed as an idiot and a crazy and a madman. And no, you know, facts, evidence portray, not you know, what they're flamboyant and saying this and that. But anyway, this is the United States is a show business, so they like to portray people like that, so people read their bullshit or watch their bullshit the same. So it might be a little provocation here, the same as that one, or it might be an accident, like in both instances. The fact is that S-300 fell in Belarus and is expected. Remember, supposedly another Russian missile fell in Wiesel, Moldova. And the Moldovans were like, oy vey, what's this? What are we going to do about it? Nothing. Just sit down and watch the show, and if you make too much noise, you're going to be smacked, basically. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just, my friends.